What is up, LGU? My name is Justin, aka SEV38, which is my gamer tag, and today I'm bringing you something quite different. Star Wars Battlefront 1, playing Bespin on the platforms. Now, obviously this is not Black Ops, this is not Halo Reach, it's not Medal of Honor, it's not Minecraft, so this is one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you something quite different. Now, another reason was because of a guy named STFU Gabe. He was another commentator who posted a Star Wars Battlefront game on the same exact planet but a different map called Cloud City, and that just made me came up with the idea. I play Battlefront, I have recordings for it in fairly good quality, fairly decent quality, so why not give some Star Wars Battlefront gameplay too, not to rip him off. But yeah, thank you for the idea, STFU Gabe. Now, yeah, I was just scrolling through LGU videos. I noticed the logo, Star Wars Battlefront, so that's why I decided to go on click on the link and choose that. But anyway, for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Justin, as I said before. That's my real life name, obviously. It wouldn't be called SEV38. But yeah, this is my introductory video, I guess you could say. And, for you guys to for you guys to actually know me a little bit better and know about me, so you guys aren't just talking to complete strangers or stranger. So sorry guys. So to start off, I'll be talking about my gaming history, and that will be what I'll be talking about to introduce myself to the LGU community for those of you who do not know me. Now, I have been playing for quite some time now. It is my 7th or 8th year playing, which means I started playing video games during 2004 or around 2004, which means I have more gaming time in years than the average gaming community player, or average player you could say. I don't know it for a fact, so I don't know it for a fact, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, that means I have games to share with you, and that means I have I play a variety of content and game modes, you could say. I played racing games, FPSs, role-playing games. Excuse me. I played action-adventure games. I played a lot, so I'm here today to share that with you guys. Now, for the PS2, I've played, a couple big titles. Medal of Honor European Assault, that was one of them, which was, an amazing game. It was basically like Brother in Arms, if you haven't played European Assault at all. And it's basically where you press a button, you point your crosshair at a certain position, you press the button, and your teammates go over it, and their health their health is above their head, and you just basically play missions throughout there during World War II time, which is a good game. Now, another game I played for the PS2, which is also popular, and it actually still has some servers. It actually had like 3 servers, is Call of Duty Finest Hour, which excuse me once again, I'm sorry about that little cough there. Call of Duty Finest Hour actually has some servers on it. I had played for the PS2. They have some really old game types, such as Search and Destroy, which is Demolition now. For the more newer games that have come out, such as Modern Warfare 2. And that was a good title. I believe that was the first Call of Duty game that ever came out. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, it was one of the first games to actually come out for the Call of Duty series. Now, another game that I do have, which I'm currently playing right now and showing it to you, is Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, which I also have for the Xbox, and I have one Star Wars Battlefront 1 for the PC as well. So I have many copies of this one particular game, mainly because it was my favorite game, and it was what got me into Star Wars in general. And if you click on my channel and actually visit it, the first thing you'll see is all Star Wars stuff. I mean, I'm a Star Wars fanboy, or fanatic, you could say. And Star Wars is something that I love a lot, just as much as Gears of War and the whole game and the whole fantasy of it. But yeah, those are some PS2 games I have. I also have Midnight Club, which is a racing game, a car racing games where you can have a mode where cops come after you. You can also have a mode where you just race, but I prefer just to. You can also free roam. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. You just basically free roam and go about your way driving in the town, either causing havoc by, like running over stop signs or running over people, I think. I don't know, I haven't played that game in a long time, but I do remember I do have it. Now, for the Xbox. Now, I have a lot of major titles. The Xbox is probably, or most likely, my favorite console, only because of the fact that games back then were more, people, the developers showed a lot more effort into the, I would say, video games and the story, as opposed to now, because now it's all about multiplayer. Who can beat the top dog? I mean, I'll give you a perfect example. Look at the cover of Battlefield Bad Company 2 compared to Modern Warfare 2. Look at the cover, look at the guys, and they're in the same exact spot, except that the Battlefield Bad Company 2 guy has more, or looks bigger, has more ammo on him, has flames, and has a bigger gun, and that's one of their ideas to sell more copies and make more money, because, if the customer is saying, oh, well, the same guy has bigger gun, flames, that looks cool, I should probably get that game over Modern Warfare 2. And you notice that they're doing it for Modern Warfare 2, which is one of the best, or most selling, popular, most successful game out there. I mean, not out there currently, because Black Ops topped that, but I'm saying as an example, Modern Warfare 2 was one there, was the top dog, and Battlefield Bad Company 2, and the developers, they tried to top that and try to do something. I don't know, it's like a marketing thing that they do, a little trick, but, my point is that developers are more concerned now about making money as opposed to making a great game and putting a lot into the storyline. And that's why I feel that the Xbox and PS2 games were a lot more better overall. But overall, my favorite game was probably the Xbox, or not favorite game, but favorite console, because it had a lot of major titles and a lot of good Star Wars games. And some of them I have here right in front of me are, I have right now currently, is Halo 1 and 2, which I both got during 2006. Star Wars Republic Commando, which was one of the best PC games, or not PC games, sorry about that there. But no, it was one of the best Xbox games, I would say, that is Star Wars. I mean, it was in the best of the PC collection, so it has to be good. Then we had Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. Then KOTOR, or Knights of the Old Republic. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which is currently, I would say now, still, or one, or at least second in place with the best of the Star Wars games, with the Star Wars community and everything. Then I have Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, and Medal on the Frontline. Now, I'll start this by talking about Halo 1 and 2. Now, Halo 1 and 2 were great games. Halo 1 had a lot of action. Well, they all had action, but Halo 1 and 2 made you really feel powerful because the weapons were so strong. I think that's what everybody liked about Halo 1, including me. And the storyline was good, and it was pretty unique, I guess you could say, because it, at the time it was a very, it was the only game out there like it itself, so I would say there weren't much of any other type of game similar to Halo 1. Then Halo 2 was one of my favorite games because of the fact that it's Halo 2. Halo 2 is gonna be good. I like the single player. They switched from Master Chief to the Arbiter, and then for there to be zombies created by the community, not Bungie itself, which actually was a good thing because of the fact that it's not like now where in Halo 3, say a person makes a map through Forge, they make you go down a hallway, make a right, 2 hallways, make a right, 3 hallways, make a right, and then come to where all the survivors are held at. And for you just to, get one shot blown in the brain by one bullet of a Magnum, and then die from that, and then have to restart that all over again, that's not fun. not fun at all. But originally with the Halo 2 zombies, it was basically where you had your gun, your pistol, and whatever objects in the map that you could use to defend yourself, you would use, such as Foundation, where you had boxes and you stayed in one of the rooms. I mean, stuff like that, and that made it really fun. Then we had Republic Commando, which had a very great single player. LucasArts, they set themselves up for a sequel, but unfortunately that never happened. For whatever reason, it got cancelled or whatever. Then there's Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, which in my opinion is the best Call of Duty game out there to date, which I'm sure a lot of you guys would disagree or be shocked upon, because of the fact that for me it you know, there was 3 ranks. It was more simpler, and overall it was more fun. I mean, simpler is, the more fun is, I guess you could say. Well, at least in this case for me, it was with Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. Then there was Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, which was a very good game, and Medal of Honor, which was not so much of a good game, but it was still a Medal of Honor game. Now, for 360, I'll just quickly say I had many games. I've Lost Planet, Gears of War 2, many games, Halo 3, ODST. I have all the big titles, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2. But personally, for me, I prefer Gears of War 2. Now, before I go and say goodbye, I would just like to say what you expect if you were to visit my channel. Now, first off, obviously, you would expect Star Wars gameplay, with commentaries also relating to Star Wars and not relating to Star Wars, and I plan on doing walkthroughs in the future. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.